Guys, Fisch just leaked their brand new update, including information on nerfs, incoming buffs, news about the new pets that are coming to Fisch, and overall, there's just so much information that you guys have to hear about in this up-and-coming update. It is going to be huge, the biggest update Fisch has ever gotten. So if you guys want to know everything there is to know about the update currently, make sure to watch all the way to the end and subscribe if this helps. Okay, first things first, this is a message from Noah, and if you didn't know, Noah is one of the developers, super important guy, and he said this, all right, as another announcement, this up-and-coming update will be the biggest update yet, which is why all of these updates have been a lot smaller. We are going to make it worth it for you guys, and we want to ensure this update really brings you what you guys love the most back to Fisch, which is casual gameplay, okay? And just off that part alone, that hopefully makes me happy, because hopefully that means what I said about the Moby Whale is going to be true. And basically what I said is that the Moby Whale is going to be buffed, and oh my goodness, the Moby Whale is the opposite of casual gameplay. So hopefully that's kind of what he means. He's going to make it so, like, you know, these super impossibly rare fish are actually possible to catch. Anyways, let's continue. Here's kind of where the bad/good news comes in. He says this, huge stuff coming, blah, blah, blah. And then he says this, as an added note, I'm going to be a lot more strict on buffs/nerfs going forward after some concerns were brought to my attention. We will likely only be buffing going forward unless there's a major problem. And a lot of people will see this as bad news because for some reason people want rods to get nerfed. And obviously I'm joking, bro. Nobody wants rods to get nerfed, which is why this is really, really, really good news. I literally said it in my last video. The Trident rod is hopefully going to get buffed. The King's rod is hopefully going to get buffed. The Rod of the Depths, which is one I really, really, really hope will get buffed, is also hopefully going to be buffed, but there's also bad news that comes with this. Yes, I get it that Fisch, like, okay, me personally, I do not think they should keep nerfing the rods, but if the rods are not that good, there kind of starts to become a thing called pay to win. And we will get into that in a bit, but basically the rods are going to get buffed. Like, a lot of rods are hopefully going to get buffed in this next update, and hopefully none of them are going to get nerfed, which I really, really would be happy about. The bad part about this is that it might make the game pay to win. Let me explain. So pets are actually coming to Fisch, and we know how pets go in Roblox. We've heard about the pay-to-win adventures of Pet Simulator, the pay-to-win adventures of other games like Pet Simulator, where you can buy pets for like 30,000 Robux. So if you're not rich, you might as well just not even play those games. And me personally, I loved Fisch so much, and part of the reason I love Fisch so much is because it's not pay to win. I mean, you can go to the shop. Yes, there's double server luck. This is pay to win, okay? They're already kind of venturing into pay to win, but the reason I originally liked Fisch is because it wasn't pay to win. It's just something you had to grind out to get good at. But as we know, Fisch has slowly been venturing into pay to win. For example, the double server luck, this flippers bundle, which is absolutely stupid, which honestly, I'm probably going to buy it soon because I want to catch the Moby Whale, and it's literally impossible to catch, but 64 times server luck, Whale Lantern, and Flipper Express for 800 Robux. That's a good deal. But the Maw Rider, before it sold out, cost 3,500 Robux. Like, what? And they keep adding these freaking limited skins to try and make people buy. Like, first of all, why is there even a skin for the King's Rod? The King's Rod is absolutely garbage. But anyways, all this is just to say that Fisch is slowly venturing into a pay-to-win game. And as they added pets, and first of all, let me actually show you what I mean by adding pets. I'm going to scroll up a little bit in the sub announcements in the Discord server. Noah once again posted a poll and said, do you like the pet idea? And most people said yes, which honestly, you probably should have said no. I'll explain. He said, I know it's been a meme forever, but if we added pets with actual functions like gathering/throwing bait in the water for the player, plus emotes when catching unique fish, would you guys want shoulder pets in the game? game, I'm thinking we start with monkeys slash parrots, which is why I put monkeys and parrots in the thumbnail of the video. But anyways, he said, think of them more like the ghost personality with emotes, quips, and gathering new bait. The original idea I actually liked. He basically meant it's kind of like this little ghost behind me for the Rod of the Depths, and it's just going to do some cool dances, maybe get you a little bit of fish. But then the other moderator sent this message, which kind of threw me off. The moderator Nate, which if you didn't know, he actually created the game. He's the owner of Fisch. First of all, he sold his game. We'll get into that in a second, but he said this: they could have other uses too, like different pets have different traits slash buffs, which is very, very bad. But he said this after, I guess. This is just a circling idea, but our intention would be to make it as gameplay orientated as possible, giving you guys a cute mid-game companion. See, he tried to save it at the end, but this is not saving anything. Basically, what I think is gonna happen is they're going to add pets, and once they add pets, the pets are gonna slowly they're gonna be fine at first, but then they're slowly gonna add pets that you can buy with Robux, like these boats and like these 64 times server luck events. Guys, this is bad news. This will officially make Fisch pay to win. If you can literally just join and have, like, I don't know, a fish that multiplies your sell value by like 100, that will genuinely ruin the game. Like, imagine if I sold $1 million worth of fish and I got like 100 million because I bought like a 10,000 Robux pet. That could genuinely be the reality of Fisch soon. And we need to put a stop to this, guys. So I recommend for all of you guys to complain as much as possible when they start to do this. Like, okay, when the pet update comes out, I really hope it's not pay to win. But the second we see pets start to cost Robux, we all have to complain, and honestly, probably just have a strike of Fisch. And by strike, I mean we should all stop playing Fisch when that happens, and then the developers will basically realize what they did wrong. Anyways, that is the bad news. All right, pets may be coming and it might ruin the entire game, but we do have some kind of cool news slash good news. So if you guys look in the leaks, it is right here. That is Noah, and he posted a picture of these really cool looking boots. He said, decided to go out and buy some new shoes. I've been kind of slow recently, and I'm actually going back into the game because they added these shoes to the game and nobody actually really noticed. Well, a couple people have made videos on the shoes now, but nobody has really noticed because they didn't say anything about it. If you go to the research center, I'm talking about the one on the way from Rosslet Bay to Grand Reef. It should be right here on the side of the ocean, and you climb up this spot right here. You can actually find the boots in game. All right, I'm just gonna climb up this little rope right here, and this is actually a little bit cool, but I really hope it's not another version of the Moby Whales quest, because I haven't been able to catch the Moby Whale, and they need to buff that. I'm pretty sure that's coming though, because as you guys saw, they said that they're not gonna be nerfing things, so hopefully that's a good thing. Anyways, as you come to the back here, you see Dr. Glimmerfin, right? But that's not Dr. Glimmerfin, that's Dr. Crookspine. But right next to him are these really cool looking boots. And what everyone is saying that these are going to be speed boosts. And I mean, honestly, I don't need them because me personally, I have been on the advanced glider method forever. These would be super cool because I don't want to always have my advanced glider. And if I could equip some speed boots, I would be absolutely happy about that. So me personally, that is a W update. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this update. Overall, I think it'll be a good update, but if the pets thing starts to actually ruin the game, that is when it might actually be the worst update in the entire game. Anyways, a lot of good news, some bad news. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if this video helped you guys out, go ahead and subscribe. Peace.